I finally have all the AI gadgets in hand. I just got the Rabbit R1, this is the Humane AI Pin, and I want to put it against Siri. And I thought this was an easy battle. Siri would just get decimated by general knowledge things or asking it for obscure details, but I was a little surprised. Now, let's start with the Pin. I've only had it for about 18 hours, and right off the bat, I'll just tell you, all those previous reviews were right. It's not a great product, the batteries are annoying to deal with, it gets warm, but it also does cool things like this. Give me 5 synonyms for the word facetious.
5 synonyms for the word facetious are witty, humorous, jocular, playful, and amusing.
And I figured it could do cool stuff like that, but I was surprised when it would even look up things like movie casts and actors. What's a movie where Michael Fassbender and Kevin Bacon starred in the same movie?
Kevin Bacon and Michael Fassbender starred together in the movie X-Men First Class, 2011.
It does pretty good, and yes, I'm cutting out all the silence because you do have to wait for each answers, just like all the previous reviews did. But I was curious. General knowledge things like that, obscure information, is the AI Pin better than Siri at some of these requests? And I'm not sure when it happened, but apparently Siri's really good at that kind of stuff now. It can even answer that same question. What's a movie where Michael Fassbender and Kevin Bacon star in together?
Here's what I found.
Now, it didn't read the answer to me, but it got it right, first shot. Give me 5 synonyms for the word facetious.
Some common synonyms of facetious are humorous, jocose, jocular, and witty.
And as you can tell, I didn't have to cut out anything for the Siri responses because it's super fast. Way faster than this and the Rabbit. And just to give you an idea, what's a movie where Michael Fassbender and Kevin Bacon star in together?
Take a moment to look that up for you. Kevin Bacon and Michael Fassbender starred together in the 2011 X-Men First Class.
So they all give me the answer. Obviously, Siri on the iPhone was way faster. So let's put it head to head. A couple general knowledge questions. Things I thought Siri was going to send me to the web for all of it. And yes, sorry, I'm saying its name a lot in this video, but I got to refer to all of them somehow. I'm going to ask all 3. What's the maximum amount of caffeine one can have in a day?
Finding caffeine limit. For healthy adults, the FDA recommends a maximum of 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, which is about 4 or 5 cups of coffee.
What's the maximum amount of caffeine a person should have in a day?
The general consensus is that most adults can safely consume up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day.
How much caffeine should someone have in a single day?
The Mayo Clinic recommends that healthy adults can consume up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day.
And as you can see, that was super fast. If you're looking to get the fastest answer you can, the iPhone does great, and it also works on the Apple Watch. How much caffeine should someone have in a day? And there you have it. So when it comes to general knowledge queries like that, the iPhone Assistant has really come a long way. I'm not sure when it started referring to things like Healthline and Mayo Clinic and just reading that information out and summarizing it, but it actually does a really good job now. So let's try something a little more complicated, something that large language models are good at. Summarize the book The Art of War in 1 sentence.
The Art of War by Sun Tzu provides strategies and tactics for competition and conflict, aiming for invincibility, victory without battle, and unassailable strength through understanding the physics, politics, and psychology of conflict.
Summarize the book The Art of War in 1 sentence.
The Art of War by Sun Tzu is a timeless military strategy book that emphasizes the importance of strategic planning, adaptability, and understanding the nature of conflict to achieve victory.
Summarize the book The Art of War in 1 sentence.
I found this on the web.
So when you get into those kinds of summaries or things that deal with a large amount of information, your iPhone's going to send you to the web. But again, I was surprised at what it can do. If I get a pineapple from the grocery store, can I take it home and plant it and make a tree?
Checking pineapple planting. Yes, you can plant a pineapple from the grocery store and grow a pineapple tree. You can grow a new pineapple from the top of a store-bought pineapple by cutting off the leafy crown, allowing it to dry for a few days, and then planting it. It takes anywhere from 18 to 24 months to grow a pineapple from the top of another pineapple bought from a grocery store.
Can you get a pineapple from a grocery store, take it home, and plant it in the backyard to make a pineapple tree?
This might come as a surprise, but you can actually grow a pineapple at home from one that you've bought from the grocery store or farmer's market. This answer is from thespruce.com.
Again, genuinely impressed by some of the things that the iPhone Assistant can do versus these AI pins and gadgets. Now, one use case I do find the pin is pretty cool for is translation. Now, you can do this on your iPhone with the action button, literally mapping it directly to translate. And I'll compare that side by side in a second. But to translate with the pin, I can just hold with 2 fingers. And if it hears another language besides English, the language I have it set in, it'll translate to English. And then whatever I say, translate back into the language of origin. I'm going to try a little Spanish. ¿Dónde está la camiseta roja?
Where's the red shirt?
I think it's in the closet.
Creo que está en el armario.
Translation stuff is cool, I gotta admit. ¿Dónde está la camiseta roja?
Where's the red t-shirt?
I think it's in the closet.
Creo que está en el armario.
So to be fair, if you wanted to do translation, the iPhone's really good at that too. Now I'll admit, I've had the Humane Ai Pin for less than a day, the Rabbit R1 for like 2 hours. And listen, they're fun. I mean, it feels like old school gadgets. They look cool. Teenage Engineering made the Rabbit R1. Love the color. Cameras don't even know how to capture it. And the hardware design of the AI Pin, really nice. And it's been fun to ask it questions, like even in the car, doing things like, when did the Ottoman Empire end?
The Ottoman Empire ended in 1922, with the title of Ottoman Sultan being eliminated.
Now, to be fair, Siri does great with that stuff too. When did the Ottoman Empire end?
The Ottoman Empire came to an end in 1922.
Much less verbose also. But there is something nice about just having such quick access. Yes, your phone is probably in your pocket. You can easily just take it out, unlock it, hold the side button, or say the magic words, and then talk. But this is really fast. And again, I fully expected to come on here and talk about all the requests and summaries and information I could get from the Pin that I couldn't get from Apple's voice assistant. But I guess that's not even the case. We're not even at WWDC yet, where we might see AI-infused iPhone and iOS 18 software. But I guess on the back end, Apple has been making improvements to Siri, where even those odd requests like movies or dates or events or even summarizing things, it can do it too. And this is not going to be a full review of the Humane Ai Pin, but I do want to say the hardware is super nice, like everyone has said. This is the lunar white stainless steel edges, which does get pretty fingerprinty. I have no idea how the batteries work still. I know this is the booster, and there's like a built-in battery for this. And then you got like the egg charger, and you can charge a booster in it, but not the Pin, but you can do the booster and the Pin together, and I'm not really sure. And you got to change it a lot because it dies quickly. And getting it on is, a little finicky. You got to feel it around, and anyway, it's awkward. And it's not great. It gets hot. Sometimes it has to stop answering. The laser projector thing, super annoying. I don't care to use that. But it is kind of nice just to be able to ask questions to this thing. And while it takes a while, most often I'm asking it when I'm not really in a hurry or I'm doing something else with my hands, so I can wait for an answer. Should anyone buy this, or just from my few-hour experience with the Rabbit R1? Absolutely not. Do not buy these gadgets. They need to be vastly improved. I have not even made any calls or texts on this device because it's not my actual phone number. I have no desire to do that. But it's kind of cool to be able to ask it random stuff like, how far away is the sun from the Earth in miles?
To the Earth is approximately 93.53 million miles.
93 million miles away from the Earth.
I made a video some months ago talking about these AI gadgets. I didn't have any in hand. They had all just been announced. And I mentioned how if Siri was improved, there would be really no need for any of them. And plus, this is your phone. Like, it does all the phone things. And I guess that video was kind of accurate. And part of the discovery in trying to compare this to my iPhone was that I guess Siri has gotten a lot better already behind the scenes without even knowing. And if it gets AI LLM style features coming this WWDC, I mean, these gadgets are not long for this world. Yeah, it has cool hardware. This still doesn't know what time zone I'm in, but that's cool. They'll look good in the background of my videos, maybe. But yeah, it turns out the phone wins again. If you want to see any other videos about the Humane Ai Pin or Rabbit R1, leave comments below this video. I have them now. I'm going to test them. I've seen some DoorDash things and Snazzy Labs. Quinn Nelson tried to do some stuff, and it did not seem like a great experience, but I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens, and I'll report back. But in the meantime, subscribe to the channel here. More shortcuts and automations videos coming soon. There's an Apple event coming May 7th, new iPads. I'm going to be reviewing them right here on the channel. And if you want to learn about my top 10 Mac apps that help me get all of this done, from making these videos to podcasts, check out this video right up here. And if you hadn't seen my latest shortcuts video, I did a bunch just for AirPods specifically, automations that can automatically change noise cancellation depending on your location, and a bunch more. I'll put that video right up here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.